everyone, this is Warhawk Beyond 2040 and welcome to another edition of the Progressive Rock and Metal Album Review Series. And today I'm going to be taking a look at a brand new 2024 release from English-American hard rock band Black Country Communion, and this is their newest recording for J&R Adventures, Black Country Communion 5. So, Black Country Communion 5 is the newest album from Black Country Communion, and it marks the first time since 2017's Black Country Communion 4 that the band have recorded and released an album featuring new material. And it looked like, for all intents and purposes, that the band were done. Glenn Hughes stated that Joe Bonamassa and him wanted to do different things, and this resulted in the band going their separate ways, with Glenn Hughes forming the spin-off band California Breed, and then going on to join Dead Daisies, as well as forging ahead with his own solo career. Same with Joe Bonamassa, he would also go forward with his own very successful solo career. Derek Sherinian would go on to co-form Sons of Apollo with Mike Portnoy, Billy Sheehan, Ron Bumblefoot Fowl, and Jeff Scott Soto, and is currently co-leading a brand new band called Whom Gods Destroy with Ron Bumblefoot Fowl. And Jason Bonham, of course, he plays with just about everyone you can imagine. So it looked like Black Country Communion was pretty much done, really. So here we are, fast forward to 2024, 7 years later, we have in our hands a brand new Black Country Communion studio album. Now, was this album definitely worth the wait? Absolutely, 100%. Does Black Country Communion 5 deliver? Oh, yes, it delivers and then some. Does it exceed expectations? It not only exceeds expectations, it surpasses them and then some. This album, just like the four previous albums, doesn't disappoint. Black Country Communion back with a vengeance and better than ever. Now, obviously, as everyone knows, Black Country Communion is comprised of bassist and vocalist Glenn Hughes, guitarist and vocalist Joe Bonamassa, drummer Jason Bonham, and keyboardist, my man, Derek Sherinian. So a real true supergroup here, and anybody who knows the pedigree of these four magnificent gentlemen, they have seen it all, done it all, and played with just about everyone between them. From Led Zeppelin to Heart, to Black Sabbath, to Deep Purple, to Dream Theater, to Sons of Apollo, to Whom Gods Destroy, you name it, these guys are the real deal and they don't mess about. This is as good as it gets. So, with that all said, let's have a look, shall we? And there they are, the four badasses themselves. There we go. I like how the ship is landing in an open air festival. I think that's a pretty cool way to signify the arrival of Black Country Communion. I like that. It's almost like the band's landing strip. I think that's really cool. So, all songs and lyrics are written and composed by Glenn Hughes and Joe Bonamassa, and all arrangements are by the band and Kevin Shirley, who produced this album, who done an amazing job on the production. And there you have it. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork, I must say. And there are the lyrics and some cool artwork to help convey the theme and mood of each track. I've noticed that a lot of bands have been doing this a lot recently, which is not a bad thing. So there is the lyrics and some more cool artwork and some more lyrics and some more lyrics as well. And there they are. There's Glenn Hughes, there's Joe Bonamassa, and there's Jason Bonham and Derek Sherinian. Excellent stuff here. This is a band very much at the top of their game, and these guys always deliver the goods, and they do that here once again. Glenn Hughes is absolutely ripping it up on the bass and with ear-piercing vocals. Joe Bonamassa really burning it up on the guitar. Jason Bonham bringing the power with his drumming, and Derek Sherinian with a massive presence on the keyboards, which is felt all throughout the music. And collectively, this band have never sounded better than they do here. It's almost like they have never been away. It's like they just got back together yesterday. You know, they don't miss a single beat. And, you know, the chemistry, the rapport, the bond, the musicianship, everything is going on here. These guys sound as tight as ever. And I've had the privilege of seeing Black Country Communion live once back in 2011 at High Voltage. And let me tell you something, they were one of the best bands I have ever seen live, and they just completely stole the show. And for my money, they were the best band of the entire weekend. All due respect to the other great bands that I saw over that weekend, but Black Country Communion totally owned that stage. They were just red hot. And if you're someone who likes classic Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, Thin Lizzy, or Black Sabbath, or any of those classic rock bands of the 70s, this is definitely the band for you to check out. They've got some incredible albums behind them. Go check them out, or if you're looking to start somewhere fresh and new, this is definitely the album for you to really listen to. It's a great listening experience. I've listened to this album a few times already, and it just completely blows my mind. You know, it's just incredible to hear four monster musicians create such a massive sound. And this is definitely a throwback to those bands that I mentioned, but with more of a modern take. So the tracks we got here are Enlighten, which is a great opener. Stay Free is another great song as well. Red Sun, another great song as well. Restless is fantastic. Letting Go is another great song as well. Skyway is tremendous. You're Not Alone, one of my favourite songs on this album. Love and Faith, another great song. Too Far Gone, brilliant as well. And the closer, The Open Road, which is a real kick-ass way to close out the album, is just tremendous. So there you have it. Black Country Communion 5, excellent album, and in my opinion, one of the top albums of 2024 and a very strong contender for Album of the Year. So the standout tracks for me are Enlighten, Stay Free, You're Not Alone, Love and Faith, Too Far Gone, and The Open Road. But the entire album from start to finish is top notch quality. And as I said, no weak links here. Everybody at the top of their game, no missing a single beat. This is as good as it gets. And Black Country Communion really show everyone that classic rock is alive and well. And these guys very proudly carry the torch. So there you have it. Black Country Communion 5, as I said, one of the strong contenders for Album of the Year. Excellent stuff. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we won't have to wait another 7 years for Black Country Communion 6. Hopefully, they'll release another one maybe within a year. Who knows? And hopefully, fingers crossed, we might actually get a tour. Maybe we might even get a little London date. You never know. So we can only hope and pray for the best. Let's hope Black Country Communion stay together and continue to make kick-ass music as only they can deliver. So there you have it, Black Country Communion 5. Tremendous stuff. So that's going to be it from me. I'm going to wrap this up now. What's your favourite track from Black Country Communion 5? Is it Enlighten, Stay Free, Red Sun, Restless, Letting Go, Skyway, You're Not Alone, Love and Faith, Too Far Gone, or The Open Road? Or did you enjoy the entire album from start to finish? There's no right or wrong answer. We all have our favourite tracks. You know what to do, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave your thoughts and comments down below, and I will see all of you next time for another edition of the Progressive Rock and Metal album review series. So until then, take care, everybody, and stay safe. And once again, as always, much appreciated. Thanks for listening.